Good evening, everybody. I'm here. Carter's here too. Christmas tree's here, and we got a friend that we need to talk about here pretty soon. His name is Cornelius, the real dealius. What do you think, Carter?
Oh man,
What do you have to say about him?
he is the real deal to us.
He's everything.
He's a little ridiculous, but man, is he cool.
He's absolutely ridiculous. And soon enough, you'll see a picture of him. He's on our new website that we just made.
We should probably talk about that.
We should probably talk about some of that.
Plug. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. We have a website that is temporarily called Dads After Dusk because Dads After Dark was taken.
Yep.
Soon it will be dadscast.net, probably, maybe.
Sounds a little bit better. You guys can let us know.
Slightly better, but yeah, it's better than being completely not our name at all.
Yeah. I mean, dusk is still relatively adjacent to dark.
It is.
The evening hours.
Yeah, but I mean, it just feels weird that, like, the podcast, everything about us is called Dads After Dark, and then they log into the website that is Dads After Dusk.
Yeah.
It just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit real well, I don't think.
It's a little bit foolish.
Jarring, perhaps.
Indeed.
Someone may type in the website and just explode from just how jarring it is.
Yeah, you think so?
And type it in, click. Just ridiculous. Fireball and Fury. They'll be like, what the fuck? And explode.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what have you guys been up to? I know you can't talk back to us, but hey.
The Christmas season has come, and in my mind, it's still here. I'm feeling festive.
Yeah, don't you dare say it's over.
It's not.
You're an ass. You're an ass if you say that.
Years.
If you hate Christmas, we hate you. No, I'm kidding.
Get the fuck off our podcast.
I'm just joking, everybody. I'm joking.
Unjoyful pricks.
You're a jokester too, aren't you, Carter?
Oh yeah, I like to joke. Sometimes inappropriately.
Yes, me too. And I'm sure you guys have found that out already.
I mean, yeah.
We already had, this is our double take. We already edited something out already, and it's only 2 minutes in.
Even we thought it was a bit too much.
It was scathing. We needed to remove it.
Saucy sign.
A little bit on the saucy side. Touched on some sensitive PC topics, and by PC I mean political correct, not personal computer. But I don't know why I felt the need to even say that, but whatever.
I knew what you were referring to.
But do they?
Probably the two. It's pretty obvious.
Do they?
Maybe.
I mean, for those of you who are illiterate out there.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing that back. Yeah.
How many of them are there?
I don't know.
In the US,
probably not a lot.
I think the literacy rate in the US is like less than 3%.
Yeah. And if any one of that 3% ends up being able to find this podcast, then, well, really don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
I would be dumbfounded if by some chance the very small amount of people in this country that are illiterate just so happen to stumble upon our small podcast.
Therefore,
listen to it. If anything, they become more literate.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Listening to this, I mean, I think
they would lose whatever grasp on the English language they had.
Yeah, before they had ABC, now they're just like they're brain dead, basically listening to our podcast.
Yeah.
I'm brain dead right now. I'm just talking, guys. We're just here. We're just chilling out.
Just talking. Starting off strong.
Real strong. I mean, jumping into tonight with, basically calling the 3% of the United States illiterate.
It's true.
Well, that is a fact, actually. So, is that really wrong? Can facts really be wrong? Or not wrong, but like, I don't know. Facts don't have feelings, you know?
No, they don't. They're not wrong. But I guess telling someone a certain fact, it depends on the person.
Yeah, it does, because people hold personal beliefs. Not so much personable, because that don't make any sense. I'm illiterate too, everybody. I'm also a paramedic.
I'm personable. Hello, I'm Joy.
Hello, I can't spell the word I'm about to say. Excited.
Have you met this construct of my mind? He's a nice guy. I've got plenty of them.
Yeah. You remind me of that guy from Split.
Split. Oh, yeah. James McAvoy.
Yeah, but instead of like different personalities, it's just like different, like, well, I guess it would be kind of different, maybe like parts of your mind, I guess, you know?
Yeah, is that what it is? He downloads different parts of his mind to become different people?
Maybe. I don't know how that works. Some psychologists don't even believe that actually exists, believe it or not. I don't know if it exists. I really don't know.
It happens, though, so, I mean, how do you explain it? Thing.
I don't know. I have no idea. The DSM-5 makes no sense anymore, which is the diagnostic, like, psychology cookbook, essentially. Like you scroll through it and you throw in a mental disorder, and there it is. It's probably in the book.
Most likely.
Yep. Well,
it has Christmas has happened.
well,
And we got some cool stuff.
we did get some cool stuff.
Yeah.
And the stuff we got was mostly the smiles and joy from our children's faces, because as adults we live Christmas through them, essentially.
Yeah.
It's a weird transition, it really is. And this may be the first time we're ever really talking about anything parenting on this podcast, which is interesting because it's called Dads After Dark. But it is interesting how, not that the joy fades, but you get to relive it again and through the eyes of someone else.
It is. They're like vessels, slowly stealing the light from us. And then towards the end, it's like a percentage thing,
Sure.
We're at 100%, and then they start at 0.
Yeah.
And over the years, they take our percentage, and then about, by the time they're about 18 or so, it's about 50-50 at that point. And then at the end, when we're on their deathbeds, they've essentially stopped drying, and then they get to thrive.
Christ. Well, that's a horrifying way to look at it.
No, I think it's lovely. It's lovely.
That's our kids get to, there's a couple of, actually one specific comedian that I can reference right now. Bill Burr has talked a little bit on this topic in regards to children, and basically how the adult downloads their corrupt, horrendous outlook on the world onto their own child, and then they inherit a shitty world outlook.
Yes.
I don't think that's exactly what you were telling me about, but that's what it made me think of.
No. Mine was just a depressing analogy.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, believe me, I know. I heard it. I heard every word of it.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Wow. No, I was about to talk about the joy I experienced.
It was joyful.
Living Christmas through my child, but
it was mostly.
Now I'm just worried about my 40s and 50s, man. Being at 10% left.
No, that's when it all goes downhill, they say.
Oh, God. So there's only that to look forward to.
I think people have there's ages when you hit. There's a plateau, then there's an age where you start to quickly deteriorate. There's two of those. One at age 44 is when you begin to go downhill quite tremendously. Mm-hmm. Then you plateau for a little bit. Then again at 62 is when you start the steady drop off, and that one doesn't really ever recover. Mm-hmm. That one just goes straight to the grave.
So what do we what do we call the one I had at 25 then?
We call that a blip along the road.
Oh, okay.
That gives you it's a precursor of things to come.
A glimpse into the future, if you will.
Yes.
Crazy. And well, if that's a tiny taste, then
please stop now.
I'm pretty scared, man. I'm pretty. Oh boy, that could just not at any time,
Yeah.
Why can't things just chill?
Please not.
Why can't we just be like lithium batteries? We're good, and then we're all of a sudden fucking dead.
Yeah. Well, that does happen to some people. It just sneaks up on you.
It does. Yeah. And they turn 70. They wake up one morning, they start freaking like an old fucking wooden shit, and they're like, what happened?
Yeah.
It was fine yesterday. Today, I'm like, oh.
That's when you start going ship of Theseus, and you just begin replacing parts. You're no longer.
I love it.
The old bitch you were before.
Yeah, exactly. Who wants steel femur rods? Anyone? Any takers? I'm sorry. We're all out of femurs, but I got a chocolate chip muffin for you.
I suppose it's all
But you don't have any teeth, right? So you just want to gum that up, man?
I think gumming with the best of thing. That's your practice, you cruises.
All right, Grandpa, take your minutes. Go back to bed now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we do with old people here in this country. It's really sad, actually.
Let's laugh at their pain.
Wow. Mom, Dad, you're getting old. I don't feel like dealing with you anymore. I'm going to stick you in a Medicare home and forget that you ever existed. That's a horrendous way of looking at it. But that's what happens a lot of times, at least here in this country.
What's that? They're only giving you stale bread and water?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over this beautiful ocean breeze here in the Caribbean. Love you. Talk to you later.
Love you. Take your meds today.
All right, I'll see you.
All right. Take those meds. No more falls, Dad. You've had 17 this week, okay?
Oh, man. I can't afford the bills anymore.
I can't.
Quit calling me.
Stop it. I'm paying to keep you in this home that you're abused in. Stop.
Stop.
Just knock it off. Stop selling me.
Just enjoy it.
I'm just kidding, everybody. I don't believe in that. It does happen, but I don't know if I do that to my own parents.
No.
Unless they truly do become absolutely senile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that sounds weird too.
That's tough, man.
That is.
This is a way to start a podcast.
This feels more serious than either of the other ones so far. We're gonna have trouble coming up with a name for this one.
Got off the rails. So we
for happiness.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about diving off the deep end because we've already done that.
Yeah, we're already on the deep end, and
at the beginning,
turns out the pool was too shallow and broke one of our cervical spine vertebrae, and now we're paralyzed from the shoulders down.
Slowly floating to the top.
Yeah. Maybe we swim with our head, just kind of shake from side to side.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll do something.
Like a neck lunge.
Imagine if my fellows was paralyzed from the shoulders down. He won the Olympics by doing neck lunges in the Olympic pool.
100-meter neck lunge.
100-meter neck lunge.
Here comes Phelps. Oh, he's fishtailing, but that neck is strong as ever. Jesus Christ.
Stuff like it's just held up by like floaties and stuff, and it's doing all this work.
Talk about a workhorse.
Oh man,
it's thinking with your head.
That is thinking with your head. I like it. Man, I like it. I don't know why I'm Reverend Michael Phelps there. He was just the first swimmer that came to my mind, really.
He was a strong swimmer.
He was a strong swimmer.
Won the Olympics.
He did.
Several times. He won the gold.
How much gold? Lots of gold.
I don't know.
I hear the medal's not even gold anymore, though. It's just gold plated.
It's gold plated. It's mostly made with, I think it's, actually, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think it's a nickel.
Nickel, maybe zinc or something.
Like a copper zinc.
Yeah.
With this gold plating.
Something BS for sure.
Disappointed.
That thing used to be solid gold. Now it's just like, I don't know, man.
It's a shit.
It is.
I gotta give you as a consolation prize for the best goddamn athlete in your class. It's that you're the greatest in the world.
Here's a museum with some gold on it.
Just fuck off.
Be happy. Then it's gonna rub away, and everything's gonna turn to rust.
Inflation. We just didn't do it.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh, we're doing the accent. We need to stay away from that topic.
Oh, we can crack down with 3 winks.
Yeah, once we know each other a little bit better. And by you guys know more. And we see who's listening, and the demographics will guide our direction here a little bit. I'm still going to talk about whatever I want to, but I'm just going to talk about more of the things that you guys like.
Yeah, we just need more direction.
And then slowly, over time, sell myself away only to the podcast and make all my money off the podcast. So, I'm just living off the podcast. And what you guys want, and I'm no longer enjoying it, and I'm on the edge of suicide.
Exactly. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, even as I grow frail and old, to cling to my youth desperately in this hope that, everything's good. I'll continue drinking heavily as if I did when I was in my 20s.
Absolutely. That's all you can do, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just got to keep going until the battery just fucking dies, man.
That's the way we're going. I am rechargeable, motherfuckers.
I'm recharged. Sleep is the closest thing I'll experience to death.
Indeed. We do it a lot, though.
We do.
What's the math on that? Like how much you actually sleep for your whole life? It's a lot.
It is, yeah.
It's over a decade, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of sleep, a lot of rest, a lot of time just spent laying in one position doing absolutely nothing for like 7-8 hours a night.
Mm-hmm. Mostly unconscious.
Mostly unconscious, yes, yeah. Yeah.
No, sleep kicks in, your brain starts fucking with you. You don't even know it. It's like your brain's in control. Yeah, you want to see that weird shit about a guy shoving cheese up his ass in a dream? You're going to see it. You don't have a choice. I'm the brain motherfucker. I'm the only conscious one here. Here we go.
It's just absolute nonsensical gibberish. Talking about that, let's talk about dreams for a minute. Why not, right? But anyway, dreams. I think the weirdest dream I've ever had was probably that World War II snow dream that I had.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, so I just got my wisdom teeth taken out. I was taking a good bit of Percocet at the time, which apparently, I was having the weirdest dreams of my life when I was taking that stuff. Anyway, it was literally like World War II, but everything was replaced with snow. Like the weapons were made of snow, the bullets were made of snow. Oh. At one point, there was a plane flying overhead, just dropping snow bombs on us. And Commander, whatever his name, I'm just going to call him Commander Dickface because I don't remember what he was in the dream.
Dickface.
Just said, everybody fall back, everybody now. And it was just like, this plane that was made of snow dropping snow bombs and people in the plane shooting snow machine guns at the ground.
Were they painful? Or was it just snow?
Yeah, I think that actually killed people, if I remember correctly.
Christ.
Yeah, it was bad. It was a very weird dream.
Snow, man.
You ever had a weird dream? I'm sure you have.
I've had lots. I have this one recurring dream. I told you. But it's just like I'm in Orange Julius or Smoothie King, one of those. And I order some sort of, it's like a pink smoothie. Mm-hmm. So I think it's strawberries. I like strawberry. And I order it. And the guy's reaching out to hand it to me, but I'm asleep, so I never fucking grab it. And he just starts looking at me like I'm ridiculous. Are you gonna grab the drink? No, I can't. I'm sleeping. I'm reaching out to grab it. My body tries so hard, but I cannot physically move my hands to do it. And then after a while, he just throws the bitch down the counter. He spills everywhere. Onto my face. It's cold. I'm in shock.
Still can't move, though?
Still can't move. And he goes to the back, swearing things under his breath, how horrible I am. And then I wake up.
He must have had a real rough day in that dream.
Yeah. Well, how would you feel, though? Like, let's talk.
I'd be pretty pissed off.
In the counter.
I'd just be like, Smoothie
King.
I can't. I'm asleep. What do you mean you're asleep? You're standing in front of me.
Just in a seemingly catatonic state. Not grabbing the beverage that he just paid for. That's strange. It's strange behavior.
Well, it is very strange behavior because you had to extend your arm at one point to pay for the drink, right?
You did, but now all of a sudden you can't.
You can't move.
What happened between the payment and the receiving of the product?
It's very interesting that you say that dream because every once in a while I will have this recurring dream where, I want to talk, I'm trying to talk, but I can't. It's almost like my jaw's clenched, so I'm talking through my teeth, and for whatever reason I cannot open my mouth, and I don't know what that's about, but it is pretty weird.
But it feels like real.
It does.
It's it's actually heavy. You want to move it so bad that you can't.
It's about as scary as it would be in real life. Imagine if your jaw just suddenly locked up and you were fully conscious and you couldn't you were only talking through your teeth. That would be absolutely horrifying. It feels that way in the dream too.
Shit.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
I don't like that either. I really don't like that.
That's not a great thought.
No.
It makes my smoothie thing seem trivial.
No. It's nothing. No.
It's nothing of the sort.
But essentially, yes, entirely. Oh, I love Futurama. Let's talk about shows for a minute, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
What's your favorite show?
I have a lot.
Me too.
It's
probably hard to narrow it down to just one. How about the top three? Can we do that? Is that easier?
I can do a top three.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Number one, in terms of how it influenced me, probably SpongeBob.
Okay, yeah.
That really shaped my brand of humor. He's amazing.
Especially Squidward, that deadpan, just
I'm tired of all this shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's kind of how we are as people now.
Yes.
Okay. Number two.
It's tough. I want to say It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably number two.
Okay.
I feel bad putting this one after, but number three would be The Office.
Oh, yeah. The Office is definitely in my top 3. I'm just not sure where I would place it. Maybe a number 2. Number 2. But it's not a big dump. I'm sorry. It's not a big dump. It's a really good show, actually.
It's great.
What would my number 1 be? That's really hard. Of all time.
Yeah, it's tough.
It is.
You really have to narrow it down. Of all the shows you ever watched, condense every article of them down to the base essentials and jam them into a top 3.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to have to go with, damn. Well, I feel weird saying this, but like, maybe, I mean, number 1, it might be, I don't know, there's shows that I think are really funny, but just like truly good shows I feel like are really hard to come by these days. And truth be told, one of the best shows I've seen in a really long time is actually a kid's show called Bluey. I really like that one.
Yeah,
I really do. Yeah, it's not just it's like your kids can watch it, they'll get something out of it, and I feel like the adults get something out of it too. It talks about real things, real emotions, real deep processing, moments, even though they're just cartoon dogs about a blue dog.
There's a little bit there for everyone.
There is.
That's why I like SpongeBob back in the day, because then they're just kids.
And it's hard because like I would love to put SpongeBob somewhere on that list, but I mean, maybe in top 3 shows. For me, it's adaptive. I don't know. Maybe it was an unfair question to ask.
It's the one that's asked by where you want at the time.
Yeah, 5 years from now, hell, I mean, it could be. Could be Futurama. That I was wrestling with that one for a minute.
Futurama's
for top number 1.
I'd probably put that in top 10.
Yeah,
I couldn't fit it into a top 3. I don't think. I don't know.
No, yeah, top 3 is even pretty hard too. But
it is. When I thought of it, I just thought of like most influential.
Yeah, because like what kind of shaped you as a person?
Shaped who I was. Yeah, I'd have to put those.
So yeah, I think, and it sounds weird again. Like out of all the things, like. God, I feel so weird saying this, but like Bluey has affected me more recently and shaped who I am over the past maybe year or so. But over my whole life, number 2 probably have to be SpongeBob. Just, number 1 was SpongeBob for you. But it's going to be number 2 for me, I think. And then probably number 3 is going to be The Office for me.
Okay.
Just consistently. Well, I mean,
we have a pretty similar list.
We really do.
Maybe those are the same.
Yes, perhaps it's because we grew up together
in the same environment,
in the same house,
around the same people,
by the same parents. Wait a minute, are you my brother?
Who are you?
Who the hell are you?
I don't know who the hell you are.
I don't know who you are.
When'd you get the fuck out of my house?
Hey, I think my name's on the lease too. I'm not sure about that, but let me double check.
Yeah. Is that really?
I'm not sure.
No, it is.
It is, yeah. Yours is on it too.
You pay for this shit.
You pay for it too. We collectively pay for this shit. By the way,
hold on.
We're living together. So it's me and Carter here, my wife, his girlfriend, and my child and his child. We all live here. It's a 6-person house, but big happy family. Big happy family. Let's have us. What did I tell you? We just have a grand old time in this house now. We do, motherfuckers. Wow. Yeah, we're always so goddamn happy. Okay. We're just going to start talking like old grandmas and just, throwing expletives around. Yeah. I love you, bitches. I'm mixing of Kermit to them. You're my real G's. Oh, remember? How the fuck have you been, honey? It's really damn good to see you, son of a bitch. Let me give you a big fat smooch, motherfucker. Let me give you a big fat smooch, you bitch. We'll make you some cookies and we'll make some bread in the fucking bread man. You want that sourdough skewer, you dumb old son of a bitch? Grandma, I just want to tell you all that. Stop, they're embarrassing me. Oh, they can watch. It's all right.
Grandma, take these meds. They calm you down. You're a little too aggressive when you're happy.
I'm taking no meds, you fucking bitch.
You're a little aggressive when you're happy. You just to tone down that happiness a little bit.
I swear.
Grandma, you swear when you're happy. Please.
Grandma,
Be less joyful.
get sad about something.
Be less joyful. You have to find someone to subconsciously scare her. That way she won't swear at us anymore.
Just tell him, just like mention, nonchalant, I don't know how to say it, like, casually mention it to her, in regular conversation that her demise is coming soon. I don't know how I would do that, but that's one way I could think of how to do it.
Grandma, I made my homemade Alfredo. And probably the last time you'll ever have it.
What was that, Sonny? Nothing, Grandma. This is Alfredo. It's just under my breath.
Really delicious. So sorry about you, Dad.
Sorry. The sodium in this food's gonna kill her kidneys.
She was prescribed by a doctor not to eat too much sodium. It's gonna fucking destroy her. It's gonna blow her gastrointestinal system beyond belief. No more swearing. Yay.
No more swearing. Grandma, I make this 12-hour drive to see you 2 times a year, and all you do is yell at me.
Call me a son of a bitch, motherfucker. I know you're excited. God damn. Since I had been any other way.
Since I've been in your living room, grandmother, you have called me like 7 different explicatives, just one, and each one more horrifying than the last. Really?
Yeah, this is something else. This is very different for you, Grandma. This is a new low.
You're senile. You need to be put in a home, Grandma. Like a bird. That reminds me of like Miss Fowl from Jimmy Neutron. If she were to say fuck, that's how she would say it, I imagine. Or whatever the hell that was.
It's a ridiculous idea for a character. A woman who's just like...
I am imagining like someone
who's the thought process.
I don't know. I'm imagining someone like smoking a big bowl and then coming in and being like, guys, I got an idea. Why don't we make the teacher a fucking bird? And then everybody's like, what are you talking about?
It's just a bird, man. It's where it sounds like, and it's like hilarious. Everyone likes it.
Like hilarious. I don't think we should really do that. I'm not so sure that would be relevant at all.
This show will make us transcend time and space. We will do it. Damn the executives. I am putting this in if it's the last thing I do. This woman will be a bird. A fowl of some variety.
Well, they never settled on what variety, but they've settled with fowl, so it was good enough, I suppose. Miss Fowl. I can't. They definitely spelled it like Fowl, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, not Foul. Miss Fowl.
She wasn't a foul person.
She wasn't. She's actually
friendly.
Yeah, she did. She's weird as hell. There was one episode I vividly remember, like
avian.
I think it was in like maybe like Jimmy Neutron's like dream or something that he had at one point. She was literally sitting in a bird's nest on her classroom desk.
Out of her asshole.
I'm not so sure about that.
Different scene?
Possibly. Possibly a different show entirely.
No, I think that happened.
Did it?
Yeah, it did, but go ahead.
Well, maybe we're thinking about the same scene, because that's all. It was just a small bit of the dream, but I do remember that, I feel like.
I remember her corking an egg out of her bunghole.
Corking an egg out of her bunghole. What a beautiful sentence, ladies and gentlemen.
Making various avian noises in the resulting aftermath.
Yeah.
Having squeezed such a large object out of her otherwise human form. You know?
I'm trying to imagine this, everybody. No, I can't. I can't
imagine it.
I'm not sure
what. I know what it was.
What was it?
She was like a chicken creature, but her head was still Miss Fowl.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
She corked the egg out.
Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't her just squatting in human form over a nest on her classroom desk.
No,
just laying one out. You know.
Oof. I don't know. Jesus Christ, Priscilla! I know you have tenure. That might be a bridge too far for even us. We have to let you go.
You can't do this to me,
I'll bring my vengeance home to roost.
That was genius.
Yes.
Oof, I love it.
Well,
That's incredible. Wow.
wow. Wow.
Wow. Owen Wilson, everyone. Oh, so guys, we got our shower installed today, finally.
Fuck.
Thanks.
How long
God.
did it take? 2 months?
Oh, it was like 2 months, yeah. So this place that we're renting it, right? Me and my wife's bathroom. I got in the shower one morning, and there's this random hole in the floor, and I literally have no idea where it came from. I asked my wife, and she was like, "Oh, it's been there forever." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she came and looked at it. She's like, "Where did this hole come from?" I'm like, "That's the hole I was talking about." She was like, "Well, I thought you were talking about the crack that was in the sidewall," and I'm like, "Well, I knew that was there, but this hole just appeared here."
Many holes.
So they ripped it out, tried to replace it with another shower, different type, that apparently didn't fit or wouldn't work. So we were on back order for like, I don't know, a month and a half waiting for the new shower to come.
And they kept delaying it.
Yeah, they kept delaying the installation until finally today, you know,
We've been christened with our 2-bathroom home that we were promised.
Yes, we have been christened. Also, I'm starting to wonder, you know, the master, whoever, you know, maybe just logged out of The Sims for a while and decided to come back and have some workers put the shower back in. You know what I mean?
I think that's what it was.
Maybe.
I always wonder.
I do remember posting something on Facebook that said, whoever is, you know, controlling my Sims house right now, can please have the shower back. This is really inconvenient.
This is really inconvenient.
And it stayed inconvenient for 2 months.
You have screwed us over time and time again. Please quit delaying the maintenance.
Seriously.
I know you're having fun making Santa fuck the Grim Reaper, but by God, we need a shower.
Listen, you can play with your mods afterwards. We don't have a shower. I'm grimy. My skin feels gross.
I smell. I seep with oils that are unfamiliar to me.
Oh, Christ. What are the things you've been eating, man?
Well, it's the Christmas season, so I've been eating lots of unhealthy shit.
That's true. My sweat glands are basically seeping sugar at this moment.
Yeah, mine's grease.
Grease? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Grease is a beautiful thing. It reminds me also, a lot of things are reminding me of things today. The greased up deaf guy in Family Guy.
Deaf guy.
Yeah. Whatever happened to him? I haven't seen him in a while. I also really haven't watched Family Guy in a really long time.
Why even eat that? I don't know.
You're never gonna catch me.
It's true. Yeah.
And they tried to catch him, and he was just too greasy. He just slipped out of their grass.
Right now.
Yeah. Greased up deaf guy, everyone. Or the big chicken fights. They were pretty fun. They were pretty cool, actually. Like, I know they're
young though, and
they were.
They really like drowned out the point of the episode. But I don't know. That was the point of them, is to come in and just completely detach from whatever the fuck they were previously talking about, to focus on this fight between man and fowl. Bring back the fowl. Who they're
back up fowl. And then Peter Griffin would come back and literally pick up where he left off, all tattered and bloody and bruised.
Sweating. Yeah. Like I was saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I was saying.
And nobody's bothered by it.
No.
And it's been hours at this point.
They're just standing in the same spot, just waiting for his inevitable return.
It's always, you know, sundown that he's returning to. So, I mean, this takes up many hours of the day.
It's more moody.
It is more moody.
He always times his fights to return home at the most optimal moment.
You think it's just because maybe Seth MacFarlane just truly ran out of ideas for that episode, and he's just like, I don't know, let's do another big chicken fight.
I'll be honest with you, Seth MacFarlane doesn't really run the show anymore. He just kind of comes on to do the voices.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't care. He lost his passion for it a long time ago. He said in interviews he wanted to end it a long time ago.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So he gets Fox tons of moolah, so
it does. So they found some other poor sap to do it.
Man, they keep it running.
They do. Kind of like The Simpsons. It's still just going. Yeah. Even though our favorite characters are basically gone, like Apu. They took Apu out.
I guess he was offensive.
Well, I mean, the stereotype, but Apu himself wasn't offensive.
No.
I don't think so.
Well, I don't know.
It's a touchy topic, but
I don't know. I guess after a while, I started not thinking of him as a stereotype, and this thing
Apu. Yeah, that's just his personality.
That's just who the guy is.
He's not just a stereotypical Indian. This is just who he is.
Yeah. This is just one guy.
And
who doesn't speak for a group.
yeah, but here's the thing. I think a lot of people took a coup and were like, oh, this must be how all Indian people act.
Yeah.
Now, those are the shitheads in our society.
Mm-hmm.
They take one example of literally an entire people, and then they're like, oh, they all must be like that.
Yeah. It's not fair, mate.
It's not.
Yeah.
It is not fair. Not fair at all. And I'm pissed. I'm just pissed.
I'm seething with fury.
He's seething with fury. SpongeBob quote, guys.
Yeah.
What was the name? I'm sorry, guys. Whoa. What was the name of that show? I mean, the
episode there was where
Gary
lost his shit.
Yeah, what was the name of that shop?
Angry Head's Shell Emporium.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Angry.
It was Angry something, but yeah, it was Angry and then Shell Emporium, but I forget the name. It may have been Ed's. Also, I feel like it was Larry. I don't know. I don't think it was Larry.
Larry. Oh, I missed you.
I do too.
Practical Jokers.
I really feel bad when okay.
But I think he's all right. I haven't watched it since he left.
Yeah.
They keep bringing on all these celebrities, and I don't know. It just doesn't feel right.
No, it's not the same. You know,
it's like that it was 4 dudes from New York and just went around fucking with people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now they're trying to make it more than that. I don't know. Don't like it. Not my thing.
It's like, I don't know. I feel like people, I don't know, man. I hate it. Content creators and everybody, like, you know, they start getting big, they start getting famous, and they lose sight of everything that brought them to where they are at this moment, you know?
Precisely. But not us.
Not us.
Just do that unless you give us lots of money.
Yeah, give me lots of money.
Caring.
Yeah, we'll stop caring entirely. No, I'm kidding.
We'll pretend that we still care, and that's what counts.
We'll ask you how you're doing every single episode and then proceed to tell you to fuck off.
We'll give you hollow affirmations, and you'll continue to shell out.
Lots of cash.
Lots.
And I'll start a Patreon. You can send us money.
For doing nothing.
We're doing nothing. Literally just sitting here talking for like an hour.
In the interim between these episodes, we just do our normal lives.
Yeah. I'm a pretty normal guy, I like to think.
Yeah.
I walk around the house and I wear pajamas until I have to begrudgingly go to work at 6 p.m. And, I get home from work, I relax for a little bit, I eat some snacks, some dinner, then I put on my comfy pants, then I begrudgingly go to bed and awake in the morning where I have to go to work again. I think I want your life more.
Really?
Okay.
You know what? I like you a lot more than me.
You know what? I'm jealous of you. I'm jealous of your things. I'm jealous of you. Give me your things and you.
I don't want to be me anymore.
I want to wear your skin.
I was just about to say, I will peel off my skin and present it to you in a fashionable manner.
Christ.
Give me yours as well.
It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Puts the lotion in the basket.
Yeah.
Put the fucking lotion in the basket.
It's been a minute since I've seen that movie. It was the Silence of the Lambs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jodie Foster.
And she's a lesbian?
I didn't know she's a lesbian.
I did too. I just felt like saying that.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. Makes no difference.
Great news, ladies and gentlemen. Jodie Foster, who has been out of the closet for over 2 decades, is a lesbian.
Can you believe it? I can't.
Wowee. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh.
It does not change who she is, though. She's a good person.
Today, December 27th, we have 4 days until the end of this year.
Holy crap. Are we celebrating that fact, or are we just horrified by it? I can't tell.
Well, not much we can do either way.
Yeah, I know.
So I suppose we celebrate.
Yeah, let's celebrate as if nothing's going wrong.
Yeah. I mean, is there anything... What are some things to look forward to in 2025? We have a new year, obviously.
A new year? A new you? A chance to start over again?
Yeah, we have a new president.
Yeah, we won't talk about that, though. Not too much.
Not too much. It's a thing, though. It's a thing.
It is a thing. It's a thing that's happening.
You do things. We don't know. But There's also the potential for a new Nintendo console, the Switch 2.
Oh,
yes.
I would like to hear more about that. And Carter, you're definitely the more educated one on this topic. So
Indeed, I am.
Yes,
Talk over from here.
yes, talk about it a little bit.
Okay.
Wow.
Clearing my throat in a disgusting way. Sorry about that. The Switch 2. Long rumored to be Nintendo's next console. It's all but confirmed at this point the Switch 2 will be its title.
Mm-hmm.
There have been many leaks recently as to the way the console looks, basically confirming that it's a slightly larger Switch unit with more rounded off Joy-Cons, larger triggers, and an extra button on the controller. Now, we don't know the technology of the display, if they're going back to LCD, or if they're going to stick with OLED like they did with the Switch OLED when that released in 2021.
I would almost like to imagine that, you know, like the OLED one would be the regular Switch 2, and then the LED might be the Switch Lite or something like that, like a lesser, you know, more cheaper option.
They might do it the other way around, where the base model Switch 2 is the LED screen, and then there's a Switch 2 Pro, which has OLED.
That's true.
Which would be a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
But Nintendo's pissed.
Nintendo's pissed?
Nintendo's pissed.
Why?
Because people have been leaking what the Switch 2 looks like. But I'll tell you this.
Well, it had to be someone from inside of Nintendo at first, right?
Or just journalists, people that have some sort of inside knowledge.
Yeah.
Who are in contact with the manufacturers who make the Switch 2.
That's true.
Who have access to the sketches and the blueprints for the console.
Oh.
Rumor has it.
Stuff that goes into this that I don't know. But anyway, continue.
I mean, they've already developed millions of units, and they've been sent to Nintendo. This is a thing that's happening very soon.
Wow.
Rumor has it that the Switch 2 will be announced in full, officially, sometime in January of 2025.
Wow, what's going on? 4 days, potentially.
4 days? I mean, I doubt they'll do it on January 1st.
I mean, 4 days till January 1st, anyway.
Yes.
But yes.
But yeah, they're pissed off because people leaked it and they didn't want them to. To that, I say, go fuck yourselves. Just show it. If you didn't want people to leak it, why didn't you wait 8 years? Here's the thing, man.
That 8 years?
Yeah, almost.
Crap.
The Switch launched in March of 2017.
Oh my god.
In 3 months, it will have been 8 years.
That's scary, actually. That's a little bit scary.
I know it is. Believe me.
But yeah, the Switch is still such a loved console, even 8 years later.
The only thing I don't like about it is the fact...
You don't like anything about it. Let's face it.
No, listen. I love the concept of the Switch. I like the games. I don't like the fact that the games look and run like absolute asshole.
Well, yeah, I mean, but it's an 8-year console, but it was even underpowered at the time of launch.
No,
still.
It wasn't.
It wasn't?
When the Switch launched for a handheld, it was very powerful. Over the years, it's lost its luster.
Mm-hmm.
They had an opportunity in 2021 with the launch of the Switch OLED. Originally, that was meant to be the Pro version of the Switch. But due to supply constraints and the whole supply chain shortage affected by COVID-19,
oh yeah,
they had to ditch the concept of a more powerful Switch. But they still had sourced the OLED panels, and they didn't want to waste them, so they decided to slap them into a new product. Thus, the Switch OLED was born. Still a worthwhile upgrade. Larger screen, better kickstand.
Yeah.
Much better display.
Yeah. Yeah.
They changed the chassis a little bit.
The chassis?
They enhanced the chassis. They enhanced the speakers.
We're going to talk about that later.
Oh, yeah, we can talk. What was another one?
I don't know, but you're violently scratching your head right now.
Yeah.
You just did it. You look like an animal.
When I can't listen, I get itchy and I get like fidgety when I'm talking about passionate topics, okay? You have to
air punching the air. Right?
Punching the air as if there's something there to relieve my excitement.
Yeah, it's the CEO of Nintendo.
Uppercut. Rest in peace, bitch. Rest in peace, Shitori Iwata. Fucking all right. But yeah, the Switch 2. I think they're going to announce it in January. Probably mid to late January. You know what? Oh, I'm not going to put an estimate on the date. I was about to. But no, I tried that back a little bit. Never mind. Actually, no, fuck it. I will. January 17th.
Oh, was that estimated launch date or the
By me.
official?
That's just completely in my head. I'm going to say that. I'm going to be bold and say I think it'll be January 17th.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Carter is setting a date, and we'll have to see how accurate it is.
I'm making a prediction. If I'm wrong, secretly, I might. I'm just making you think that it's that date.
It's like,
But really, I knew it the whole time, okay? But until then,
he's giving you a false date, guys. Don't listen to him.
listen, I'm playing both sides. That way, I always come out on top,
Wow.
okay?
I don't lose in this situation. I don't lose.
It's a win-win for me. And that's fantastic, because it makes me look like the genius. But yeah, I'm excited for the Switch 2. What are other things happening from 5?
Well, if I remember correctly, I believe the Mass Effect series is going to have its own TV premiere.
Wow.
Or streaming premiere, or whatever you want to call it now.
Yes,
I am a huge fan of Mass Effect. I mean, absolutely massive. I absolutely refuse to play Andromeda because I just don't do it. I just won't. I still say no, and I will continue to say no. But I swear to God, if they fuck this show up, I will eat my own kneecaps. You can quote me on that, guys.
Your kneecaps?
My kneecaps, yeah.
I was going to go a step further.
What are we going to go with?
Rip out my asshole, start chewing on the prolapsed anus.
That is extreme.
I know. It's a little bit extreme.
That yeah, but I mean, if you want to go for it, man, you do you.
I will.
If you want to eat your own, remove prolapsed anus, go for it.
Eat my own bunghole.
Oh my God. Now that was a hit.
That's a fun topic. We've made several saucy songs with the help of artificial intelligence.
Oh yes.
I know AI in whole is a touchy subject for a lot of people, but man, it gives you.
It can give you laughs sometimes, especially with just ridiculous topics. We created this. We created this country song about a guy who he's just so mad about everything he's going to eat his own bunghole. That was the song. And that was basically that.
Does eating the bunghole somehow reduce his fury?
I don't know. I'm really not sure.
I feel like that would just add to it.
It would, because that sounds like a very painful experience.
An irritated, chafed ass.
But imagine the flexibility one has to pull off that task.
You would have to remove basically all of your ribs.
Yeah.
You'd have to have a spine made of jelly.
Yeah. It doesn't sound comfortable, ladies and gentlemen.
You'd also have to not have the fear or the self-restraint of chewing into your body, in an uncomfortable manner.
I'm man enough to buy my own bunghole. That's how it went, basically.
It was ridiculous.
It was absolutely ridiculous.
We had a lot of fun ones.
We did, yeah. A lot
What about milk?
Oh yeah, milk. What was that? How did they?
There was a resistance
Skim
ballad
milk
about skim
ain't the real deal. Yeah.
Just give me that milk. Whole milk is so much better though. Like, in all honesty, if you drink skim milk, you're a heathen.
You are a heathen and probably a communist. Literally, you probably have a shrine to like Putin or something like that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the fact that you want to be a little bit healthy and drink skim milk, but honestly, you eat those fats.
It's just not worth it either.
Putin's not tossing you out a window because you're going to drink whole milk. Defenestration will happen either way. That's the word for it, isn't it?
I don't know.
The actual word for death by falling out of a window, I think it's called defenestration.
Well, you learn something new every day, ladies and gentlemen. Even here, apparently.
Word of the day, defenestration. Death by falling out of a window. Courtesy of Russia.
Courtesy of Russia.
They're the experts in the art of defenestration.
Maybe we should have a word of the podcast.
Word of the podcast.
Yeah, each episode should have a new word.
Yep, we're starting that now with our third time the charm.
Yeah.
That's the name of the episode.
Third time's the charm.
There it is.
Absolutely. And you guys get to hear it too.
Don't you feel special?
Yeah, approaching 48 minutes and 45 seconds. You get to not only see the title of the episode, but you get to hear how it started.
Yeah. History in the making, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you feel honored, because man, do I.
Grand history. I
feel a sense of pride when I say these words.
When I talk, I feel proud.
God damn, do I love the sound of my own voice.
Okay. It appears you love yourself just a little too much, my friend.
No such thing.
You just stand in the mirror or stand in front of the mirror and you're like, God, I look great. I'm amazing.
Damn, I'm beautiful.
Wow, I started up this card phenomenally. I'm playing this game really well. I love myself.
I love me. I love
me.
I love me.
They love Trump. They love me. They love me. They love Trump. They love me.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. We're talking about Trump. I didn't want to talk about Trump.
We don't have to. We have 3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah.
He's head honcho.
Head honcho. That is, wow, that's a thing. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's switch topics now.
Yep. Good idea, mate.
What's your favorite kind of pizza? I don't know. We got Hungry House tonight. It was pretty good.
It was good.
Yeah, Hungry House was pretty good. Yeah. We got barbecue and we got like this, kind of like this hamburger pizza a little bit. We got some pickles and stuff on it. It was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds weird, but it was actually really good.
You put pickles on that?
Yeah, there's pickles on it. Remember that one pizza from Peace Love and Pizza? It was the hamburger pizza.
Yeah,
and it was actually really good. Didn't they put like mustard and ketchup and stuff on it?
Mm-hmm.
Which sounds weird as hell, but it was delicious. And the pickles and the beef and...
I mean, when you think of it, at that point, when you make a hamburger pizza, it's practically a hamburger in a different shape.
That's a
triangle hamburger.
Hey, but pizza is just kind of that thing where it could be anything you want it to be.
A burger.
Yeah.
Triangle.
Yeah. You can make a dessert pizza. It's basically a cookie cake or a cookie pizza.
It's versatile.
It's versatile. Yeah.
The Italians, they started off with bread drizzled with herbs and olive oil. And then we stole it from them. And then we made it everything.
Yeah, we made it greasy and fat.
That's what America does best. We siphon from other cultures and we just improve them.
Yeah. Hey, that's a really good idea, France, or Italy.
But
how about deep fry?
It's not fat enough.
It's not fat enough and it's not dripping in oil.
My arteries are not clogged at the thought of that meal. I need to dip it in some sort of fat and then consume it.
I'm telling you what, if I don't have a stroke after this burger, I'm going to be pissed. It's not American enough.
It's not.
I love it.
Oh, geez.
You know what? We should take the biggest, fattiest burger and deep fry it. The whole thing, just deep fryer.
Golden idea. We take fat and we deep fry it. And
we need to deep fry fat.
Butter. Deep fried butter.
Yeah.
And by God, we've done it.
Have we?
Yeah, deep fried butter. Wow. It's a beloved carnival treat. Deep fried butter.
Actually, you're right. Yeah. I was more thinking you meant like you and I have done this in the past, but...
No.
Well,
we haven't.
No one can forget the quote that my friend Carter...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
When we used to have the deep fryer, now he's lost a lot of weight now, well, I'm still huge. But when we got our first deep fryer, when we were and our parents had it, he got so upset. He was like, this is awesome. Now I can kill my heart twice as fast.
That's not the only one, though.
What was the other one?
I want to die young and leave a fat corpse.
Oh, yeah, that was a blessed statement.
Oh, man.
Die young and leave a fat corpse.
In reference to eating large quantities of fried foods.
Absolutely, yeah. I had forgotten about that one. That one was glorious and was just on the fly, too, from what I remember.
Man, I gained a lot of weight from that thing, but boy, was it delicious.
It was delicious, and I worked it off later, so now I got to do the work. January 1st, I got to do something, guys. I'm too damn fat.
Nah, you look beautiful.
Well,
your skin is positively glowing.
And I got so much of it because of how large I am.
See? It's a benefit.
Wow. I never thought of it that way. Mm-hmm. So I should just get even more huge, right?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Beauty at any size, man. No whole thing.
Beauty at any size.
baby. It's any shade of orange, baby. Okay, switching topics again.
Orange is the new chum. Wait, that's always been me. Never mind.
Oh, God. I'm gonna comment what's gonna be unavoidable at some point. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It's alright. We don't have to get there yet.
No,
we have time.
Absolutely not.
We just keep teasing it.
Yeah.
Teasing the return. I'm practicing my voice. I feel like I'll need it.
My hue is lower than the amount of strands of hair I have left, believe me.
Let's keep getting plugs. The best doctors tell me there's lots of hair in my anus, so they can keep plugging away at it.
Oh, God.
They can make it more blonde, the best blonde. They can make the skin more orange. Holy shit.
The oranges.
Okay.
What do you think our grandma character from earlier than I would say? Damn! Or honestly,
about what?
I don't know. Just about I don't know. I almost feel like I want to take this grandma character somewhere. You know?
Yeah, we can develop a kind of backstory for him.
Yeah, absolutely. We also haven't talked about Cornelius the Real Delius a whole lot.
No. Although it's a date. If you go apologies.
Oh, then
I misspoke. If you do go to our website, which is danceafterdusk.com,
yes,
you will see towards the end a little section about us. And if you keep scrolling, you may get a little snippet of Cornelius the Real Delius. Yep, he's an interesting character. Why the fuck we made him? We can't answer.
I don't know.
That
was actually 100% your idea.
It was.
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny. But,
yeah. And now he's ingrained in us.
He's there.
He's Cornelius the Real Delius, and I don't think we could ever get rid of him.
Even if you don't feel him tonight, he's there. You can smell him. You get a little whiff of corn.
He'll be standing out your window.
With a dog.
Yeah, with a little deep fried boner there that we couldn't seem to get rid of on ChatGPT.
Yeah, AI. Yeah, I really wanted to include the boner.
Yeah, and we asked to get rid of it, and it actually made it bigger. Believe it or not, that was impressive.
It doubled down.
Oh, there was that one time when I asked for a what was it? A car shaped like a phallus, right? And then I asked for, I want an old style car, but keep the phallus shape. And what it decided to do is create an old school car. Well, it just had a big erect dong on the hood. Yeah, but it was like a hood ornament that would literally obstruct your entire windshield, guys.
What about the one that was that drew inspiration from the female reproductive system? The Ford U-Taurus.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't fine, though.
Yeah, no, that was amazing.
That was amazing. The Ford U-Taurus.
That's just like, all they had to do was add the U. It just works. It was right there.
Listen, whatever. I don't know. Maybe you're different, but whatever your views are on AI, you gotta admit that some of the stuff is pretty fucking funny.
It's funny, man. It allows people who don't have the artistic ability to express themselves. It gives them the tools to do that.
And I'm not lessening any person's artistic ability by doing so, because I've definitely still paid for human artists. Our new logo that we have, it was paid for by a human artist.
And they did a great job, man.
They did a fantastic job.
And it doesn't have shit on that.
No.
But it does give people the ability to do things that they couldn't before.
And I do know artists, too, who sometimes use AI for, inspiration for ideas that they want to draw and create and things like that. If anything, I think it might be a good prototype tool for artists.
I think so.
But I can't speak to that because I have no artistic bone in my body. Not a single one, guys.
Nor me. Oh.
The most artistic thing about me is if you sculpt me, if you were a sculptor, let's go back to art for a second. If you were a sculptor, I mean, props to you. I mean, my belly is, it's kind of big, but it's also very rotund too.
Rotund.
And also, my titties are a little bit supple too. So it would be a very, very interesting sculpture. And AI can do that. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to capture me and all that.
Well, I mean, to be fair, my tits have been known on occasion to undulate.
Undulate?
Yeah.
Well, do they do that on their own, or do you command them to do that?
Well,
What do you mean?
it depends what I do. It's kind of like when I fight, when I run. It's just automatic.
Oh, yeah. And I do that, too. I don't know what that's about. That's why I was always scared to run in gym class when I was, like, elementary, middle school.
I knew it.
Just farted whenever I ran.
I'd end up slipping one out, maybe more.
Yeah, and I thought someone was going to hear me. I'm sure they did.
They just
And I
do it
I
kind
just
enough
have
to not say anything.
Well, maybe they had the same issue, too. Maybe it's just all...
Maybe it wasn't just us.
Maybe it wasn't, but we just thought it was.
Yeah.
That's where the self-consciousness comes from. And then other people like to deny the fact that it happens to them and make fun of the people who do have that issue.
Those are the
He farted when he fucking runs. Fuck, fatty.
Jeez.
Well, I guess I'll just never run again. Thanks, Chad.
I'll just get fatter. I'll wallow in my
Look at that
misery.
fat fuck sitting in the hospital because he's too fat. Thanks, Chad.
That's not making it any better. You're an asshole.
And see it, Chad. Yeah, at least I can walk out of here. You losing a leg, fatty. All right, Chad, fuck off now.
I don't have diabetes yet.
But what made you come to the hospital anyway, Chad? Did you just come here to humiliate me? No, my grandma's dying of diabetes. She's having a leg removed. Now I'm confused, Chad.
Yeah.
I don't know where this is going now, but the stereotypical Chad, you know?
Yeah, the cognitive dissonance
Yeah, absolutely.
between, having respect for his family but not giving a shit about other people going through the same thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's
100%.
Chad.
That's Chad. Or the stereotypical Chad, anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's Chads that aren't like that.
I don't know.
No.
I've never met a Chad, to be honest.
I met a Chad
You have? I don't like them.
in high school.
How was he?
I don't remember. I actually really don't remember. Maybe he wasn't such a bad guy. I don't know. There was a CEO of a company that I worked for. His name was Chad Whitefield.
Chad Whitefield?
Yeah. He just kind of...
Did he own a house that had a white field?
Probably.
Really? It's a nice field. I want to died white by sundown. What the hell, Chad?
What, Chad? What the hell?
With all due respect. What the hell?
Mr. President, what the hell? At ease, gentlemen.
I said at ease. That's just my boner. Should put that one down.
I'm naturally erect at all times.
Mine's you at ease, soldier. Too much Viagra, sir.
At least you're honest. Now pull down your pants and give me 10 wiener slaps. I think we're in a different boot camp right now. Someone, get me out of here. I'm scared. Where's an adult?
I need help. I need help. I need help.
I need help.
My number's 123 help.
Oh, well, guys, I guess, as we draw to kind of a close here, I just want to say, whoever of you are out there, thank you. Thank you for listening to this. Thank you for
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for listening to my bullshit, and thank you for listening to Carter's bullshit. We're
Lots
both
of bullshit,
appreciative.
man.
We may as well just rename this the bullshit cast.
Shitcast?
The bullshit. Oh, come on, that's bullshit. That's what it should be called.
That's bullshit.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Oh, that's bull. Oh, Sonny, that's complete bullshit, Parker. Motherfucker.
Oh, Trent and Carter, I love you guys so fucking much, but you always spout the biggest amount of bullshit I've ever heard my whole 80 years.
Damn, Grandma.
Thanks, Grandma.
You're 80. You ever seen a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Grandmother?
Oh, something like that.
You used to...
In fact, I sucked one of the dicks at one point.
Oh, Christ.
Well, they can't reach it with their small arms and whatnot. You gotta help them out a little.
Jesus, Grandmother.
Okay.
Grandmother.
Please take your meds. You're a little unhinged when
You're unhinged. You're happy. You definitely have never seen a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Go to bed, Grandma.
you're unhinged. You speak in general.
Well... So, well, I don't know.
That feels like a natural stopping point.
Sure, yeah, we'll just stop there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
We do appreciate the listening.
We love you, fuckers.
Fairly well.